ladies and most gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about me, I guess. So if you can tell from the title of this video, and if you follow me on Twitter or anything like that, you would know that I'm now officially, as of probably an hour ago, full-time YouTube. So this video is basically going to be me talking about that, what the plans are for the channel going forward, and a little bit of history about me and content creation and video creation and things like that. And because of my age and the way that it worked, I do have some clips as well on my computer, luckily. So we're going to start way back to the early 2000s. So early 2000, I made a horror film with my friends using some like old school camera. I'm sure everyone talks about it all the time, the cameras that you put the VHS in. Used to do that, and obviously I didn't know any editing skills, so I used to have a computer and I would make the like title card on PowerPoint, and we'd put all the lights down in the room and we'd film the screen and have the music and stuff playing and stuff. It was It was pretty Wild West stuff, but yeah, we just did it because it was fun, and that was just something we enjoyed. The rest is kind of, I'm not really sure. So then in summer 2005, sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I can't spring all this off the top of my head. So in summer 2005, me and my friends again were really into Jackass, and I'm sure a lot of you probably were back then as well. And the show does say don't try this at home, but yeah, we did. So we made two videos called Pig Ass, hilariously, and yeah, here's some clips for it. Yeah, judge me all you like, I don't care, it's hilarious. So yeah, we made two of those. They're about half an hour long each, and they're pretty crazy, but that was really the start of me learning how to do video editing. I was the sole editor and the cameraman for these things, and I was in them very briefly as well. But overall, that was like a really, I used to use Windows Movie Maker, and we'll get back to Windows Movie Maker in a minute. But yeah, and also at the same time, similar, yeah, I believe it was the same summer, I also watched a lot of wrestling, and hell, I still do, I don't care, it's fucking great. So, like many people, we had a trampoline, and yeah, just me and my friends again, just doing wrestling, putting on a fake American accent, and fumbling around on the trampoline. We also filmed it as well, and created it with editing, and all sorts of fun little stuff, and that was where I learned some basic Photoshop, but I don't think it was Photoshop. I don't know what it was back then. I used to use all sorts, mostly just PowerPoint, because you can do a lot on PowerPoint. And yeah, that was that. It was called UCW, and watching it back made me really cringe, but it's fun. It's all good fun. That was a long time ago. So then right, where are we now? March to May 2006, I so if you guys remember a website called Newgrounds, it still goes today. This is where I got into animation. Now in animation, I used Flash, Macromedia Flash back then, I think it's Adobe Flash now, and something called Madness Combat, and not all of you will know what that is, but it's basically just like a crazy animation thing with a lot of death and a lot of blood. It was fantastic. So I got inspired by that, and then there was another animation called Lemmings. I know Lemmings is a game, but there was an animation which was similar to Madness Combat. So I made a thing called Lemmings versus Madness Combat under the username Dan the Man Carter, and I found the video. Fucking great. There you go. There it is. And yeah, so that was that. I made two of those, and then I made a teaser for something that I never finished, and I actually have a load of random Flash files on my computer that were just random things that I used to do just for fun, just because it was something good to do, and it turned out it had like nearly 10,000 views as well, which is kind of weird. I didn't even know. Had no idea. So probably around early 2006, I started playing World of Warcraft on my brother's account. He had already been playing for quite a while. This was during vanilla, so I got to level 60 eventually, and I have a ton of screenshots as well that are just awful, of me leveling up and things. But yeah, so I got to level 60, did a bit of Zol Grub raiding, did Molten Core a little bit of Blackman Lair, but not too much. And then on Christmas Day 2006, I got my own account, so that's when my proper account that I still use today was opened, and my character got transferred and everything like that. And then in January, I believe the Burning Crusade came out, but just before the Burning Crusade came out, I created a video on YouTube in January 2007. So this video it was originally uploaded to Warcraft movies, which is something you guys might know. Good stuff, good times on there. And it was called Shaman versus 40 Gnomes. And it was uploaded to my other YouTube account. It has nearly 200,000 views, which is pretty crazy. It's basically just, so all the servers went down, apart from one. And I don't know what server it was, but one server came up. So everyone jumped into that server because there was no servers up, so screw it. We, like, I don't know why, but everyone made a gnome. There was a ton of gnomes everywhere. And a Tauren shaman decided to, and I think he was wearing, if I remember rightly, like Dungeon Set 1. He came in to Coleridge Valley, and he was just fucking everyone up. Like, I'll show you the clip, you can see it somewhere. There, up there, up there. Yeah, he was wrecking everyone, and I think I did have a different song, but now it's Evanescence because I had to audio swap it. But anyway, that's not important. I'll leave a link down there anyway if you guys haven't seen it. It's a classic, but I made it on Fraps. And that was really my first exposure to filming any sort of video game stuff and editing video game footage. And I had the little Fraps thing at the top, so it was an authentic vanilla video. And then some time passed. I played WoW, carried on playing WoW, didn't stop until, well, still playing now, but in March 2011, I decided to make a YouTube channel. Now, this was inspired by some of the old school YouTube WoW guys like Total Biscuit, WoW Hobbs. I think Lazy Peon possibly was around that time. I can't remember exactly, but I know especially Total Biscuit and WoW Hobbs are one of the biggest inspirations to me starting out. So the name of the channel adds a little bit of a story as well. I'm sorry if this video is boring. I'm sorry. I'm sure you can skip to the end where I get to the point of the story. But so the story behind the channel name is, the original channel name was Mr. Game Master Reviews. So I wanted it just as Game Master Reviews because the plan was to review crappy private servers, kind of like the Angry Video Game Nerd. He was another one of my inspirations. And what happened was I went for the name Game Master Review, but it wouldn't let me. And for some reason, it suggested Mr. And I was like, okay, whatever, we'll go with that. And, you know, it stuck. The email I actually signed up on and still use is Game Master Review, so that was kind of like a reminder to me, I guess, to say, yeah, it was never meant to be Mr., but it was for a long time. And it still is, I guess, Mr., but the rest of it. So in the same month, I created my first video, and it was a app that I actually watched it just before this. My God, it was a terrible review of a Cataclysm server, a private Cataclysm server, and it was awful. Like, the microphone I used was, remember the iToy on the PS2? I used the microphone, that as a microphone, and it was awful. Sounds like I'm like in a bathroom underground. It's just terrible. But it was, yeah, my first exposure to YouTube, and I carried on making videos, and really, over the years, I took some breaks from YouTube, I took some hiatuses, I've tried some different things, I've rebranded, and just recreated myself and learned new skills. Over the, probably the first 3 years of videos I created were made on Windows Movie Maker. You know, you don't need some fancy tech to be, you know, if you've got good content, then people will watch your videos, I guess. It doesn't have to be incredibly edited. I made it on fucking Windows Movie Maker. It's the best program ever, I'm telling you. So eventually, getting into the middle of last year, it was time for a change. I was getting really, really fed up with everything that was going on in that scene, and I was just like, you know what? I still played WoW this entire time. I played the new content, I played Warlords of Draenor, I played Mists of Pandaria, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to cover new things. And I think one of my second videos, actually, on the channel, just to go back, is a video of the PTR. And it was a time when you could go up to the trading card person, and there was like a secret code you could press in on the PTR to give you those items. I don't think it works now. Anyway, getting back to it. So I started covering new content on World of Warcraft, and I knew at that point my audience was based on the previous legacy server stuff, and so to my surprise, people really, really liked it. And over the last year, we've gained over 20,000 subs, which is pretty much double the channel in a year, which is great. So now we're here, and if you watch my streams, you follow me on Twitter, you would know that the FullTimeDream, hashtag FullTimeDream, is something that I've been talking about for a very, very long time, and I've been unhappy in doing whatever I'm doing in real life, my work. So yeah, after 6 years, decided to, you know, screw it, we're gonna do it. So as of right now, I am now officially full-time YouTube, and to be completely transparent, I'm having the best time I've ever had creating content. honestly, the feedback, the stuff that I'm showing, it's all so exciting, like getting hyped up for new expansions and new models and stuff like that. And now we've got Classic WoW on the horizon as well. It couldn't be a better time, in all honesty, and I'm having a great time, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. And I hope it reflects throughout the videos, and hopefully now going forward, because I won't have this other job beating down on me for 40, 50 hours a week, I can put more effort into it, really. Just, be more passionate about it. And not be fucking tired all the time. That's really the biggest issue. I was just, I'm tired now. I've been at work. God. Anyway, we're rambling. Right. The plan. This is the point of the video, ladies and gentlemen. The plan. So, the current plan, and it is subject to change. I'm sure in a couple months it will be different, but it's 3 streams a week and 2 uploads. Could be 3 uploads depending on what the uploads are. Could be 1 upload depending if it's something huge, like a big project. Streams, 3, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, more than likely. Similar sort of time, but we'll see. What I'm going to do, though, is what a lot of other creators do, is a schedule. So on a weekly basis, probably on a Sunday, I'll post a schedule on my Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. So if you follow me on any of those things, you'll see the schedule for the week, and I'll have like a rough idea of what I'm going to be doing on each of those days. But really, it's the good thing about being full-time as well, is that if there's more content to stream, then I can stream more. If there's more content to make videos on, I can make more videos. That's what I'm more excited about, because I love streaming, I love videos just as much. Like, it's great. That's really the great thing about it. As for the platform we stream on, we're currently streaming on YouTube Gaming. A move to Twitch is something I am considering. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that yet. Twitch kind of lock you into having to definitely 100% stream on their platform nowhere else if you become a partner or an affiliate, so that kind of scares me. But Twitch is, fantastic for streaming. So, I don't know. That is something we'll think about. As for, like, finances and stuff, I do have a Patreon and a YouTube sponsorship program. So the YouTube sponsorship is basically just like Twitch subs. So you pay $5.99, you get exclusive channel in the Discord and various other things. But basically, guys, I'm not saying please become a patron. Oh my god, the guys who are a patron, it's absolutely incredible. And if you want to become a patron, I would, it's unbelievable. Like, it's just every day. It's just I can't believe people do that. It's so generous. But really, all I ask is just watch the videos, like, comment, subscribe, share them if you really think they're worthy of doing that, and that's really all I need from you. And just leave feedback. If a video is just like, oh no, wasn't feeling that one, let me know. Constructive feedback is great. Being a hater is not great, and you'll just be hidden. Like, don't be a dick. Who does that? But really, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how long I've been going. Way too long. That's however long. So guys, thank you very much. If you've lasted this long on the video, thank you very much. So I want to just thank 52,849 of you for everything, for pressing that subscribe button and just staying by and supporting me in every single way. You guys are absolutely fantastic. So guys, this is just the beginning. We got some exciting stuff coming, hopefully. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon.